Hello, good morning, welcome to another video streaming of you of ES Futures Trading. Today is Wednesday, June 28th. It is 8:55 in Atlanta, Eastern Time. 8:55 Eastern Time in the US. For this trader located in Atlanta. Okay, let's see what the market is doing now. The overnight session. What's the volume? Kind of little 250. It's very low volume for an overnight. Let me check. Usually a good overnight is around 1/4 or 1/4 of the daily. And let's check what the volume has been. What I'm going to do, I'm going to update my volumes. Okay, from yesterday. What's the volume? 254, 83. And regular trading hours 1188. Yeah, about 1/4. About 1/4. And let me show you. Let me take a screenshot on my spreadsheet. Alright, we got the overnight 250, 208, 300. This is better, 300, 300. But this week, last week was the rollover. These are the first days of serious trading on the new contract, right? Which started basically started here, the night. I didn't see it. Really low volume. Yeah. Really low volume. This is total. This is overall total. And where I got these levels, this information from, I got from the CM group website, right? The CME volume here, and I update every day. I update the total volume, settle, last, and this is, for example, you got December contract here. Very few contracts being traded. March next year, June only one contract. Somebody buy one contract of June. Oh, by my dog. I apologize for my dog. That little dog can be very annoying. All right. Today we have Chairman Powell speaking. At 9:30. I don't know where. Let's find out together where. Live. Okay. Chairman Powell speech live. Where to see? The fake video, huh? Huh? Really? Press conference June 14. Alternate place, no? Huh. I guess YouTube was going to be live today. I guess it's CNBC. Yeah, I know, 622. Upcoming. Oh, yeah. Huh. I guess it could be here. It's upcoming. All right. I'm going to set up a notification in there so I am aware what time. Okay. It should be in MSNBC or some of those outlets. Okay, that's going to be important to how the market react to what it says. Another feature that I use to have this kind of events live is I use Financial Juice. Not to see here, right? But I have activated the notifications for the ES here. I don't remember how I did that, but I do have, when something important happens or some information that could be of relevance, what I have is I have a notification on my PC, right? A pop-up screen, something like that happens. Because, for example, Chairman Powell is announcing, is having this press conference, and he says something that could be of relevance, it will come up here. I don't want it to have a pop every 5 minutes, right? What I have is once in a while, maybe once a day or once a week, I have this. That's when something really could be of relevance. But when you have too much of this, it becomes distracting. All right. That's what I do, and that pop-up window is from the one I pay attention to is the one I have from the notification I have. The only website I have a notification is from Financial Juice, and I believe it's just relative to the ES. Okay. If I want something, if I want to dig deeper, I'll just come in here and read a little bit, not that much, just a few lines, that's good enough, just to see whatever the market is doing have some kind of basis or fundament. If it's just, if the market is moving just in news, that movement can be retraced quite easily, actually. All right, 9:05. I had posted a video. I made a replay yesterday or this morning, very early in the morning, regarding the situation of the market. What is? Oh, come on, this dog! Hey, you, shut up. The market. This market was very. Was getting short, as we can see here. Where it is here. We have a breakout in the monthly. There's something has changed in the weekly. The trend. Because we had 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks going to the upside. The upside trend has ended. There's no more. There's change here. The daily. Was actually having like a rebalancing, some kind of rebalancing of long inventory 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which was not that serious, right? And why I say that, because it didn't have volume. Basically, what I believe was short covering from the some kind has, I think, naked options sellers were trapped here, or were squeezed, shorts were squeezed to the upside. And volume, the higher the market was going, or in this case, the lower the market was going, there's no volume here. Just total lack of volume. This movement is not that serious. This one wasn't as well. And now, if there is some change here, which there is change actually, right? How serious this is? Okay, I may have some volume here. But this volume comes, the increase of volume comes in the last periods. When there is some rebalancing of inventory, usually that happens at the closing on the last hour, and also some shorts being cut, trades being cut short that have to cover, just throw the towel because they cannot carry their positions overnight. That's why they are called weak traders. They don't have the financial capital to move or to hold a position overnight. There was a breakout of the inside bar to the downside. The weekly balance here, we have 2 week balance here, and there's a breakout to the downside. The market had looked below the balance, below this inside bar. Has failed to have continuation. The next thing the market needed to do is take this low. Now, this is weekly time frame. Okay, weekly bars develops in weeks, right? They develop in weeks. They don't develop in one day. That's what I call weekly. The ultimate destination of this is the opposite side of this range. Now, the breakout is being rejected, and the rejections put this high first. Okay, face this high first as a potential destination of this trade. It is going to happen once the market comes up here. I want to see what happens here. Okay? Because we have rejection, look below and rejection, which targets the opposite side of the 2 week range. But first, things first. Okay, first, market has to deal with this level here. The daily, we were talking about how we have potential of firecracker effect here. This high is pretty much matching highs with this high. Some stops have been taken here. There are still stops here. Very weak high from my point of view, and that can be confirmed. The day when we got market profiles, there's no excess here. When the market has no excess, it's just a sign that the action to the upside has not been completed yet. At the same time, look at this base here. These are the laggards. The laggard traders finally getting long in this market after they saw the market going higher and higher and higher and higher, and just telling themselves, "Oh my gosh, this market is never going to stop going higher." They finally enter the market up here, and the market makes a triple low here. Notice how we have triple highs here. There was another one. I guess it was here. I don't remember, or maybe here. There was 2, 3 wide high. Now we have a 3 wide low down here. Very risky. Being long here, gas is risk. It carries a lot of risk, especially after the market had this has been elongated this much. Now, what are the odds of market opening inside yesterday's range? Very high. At this moment, they are very high. This is a very wide range, and also very thin. Notice how many distributions this market has. Did you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 distributions. Very emotional day. More likely related to short covering. Another day with short covering. Okay. Now, what I guess I expect some kind of rebalancing of this long inventory here. These are completely weak traders here. These are laggards. Notice how these longs here now are trapped. They are underwater now. Settle is up here, last down here. Reference in the lower side, 4,400. This 4,400 has been traded multiple times. The market was bought from a mechanical level. This rally started from the weekly low. Remember what's the weekly low here? this low here, right? This low. Market check this low. Up we go. I will keep I will carry this piece of information. Still, very thin market. I believe most of this. Remember this day? Do you remember this day? What happened here when the market ended way up here and opened below previous day range? The overnight was just crashing, crashing to the downside here. But who trades the overnight? That's the question. Huh? Now, what do we have in the upper side? We have two prominent overnight POCs, but I don't think this is relevant anymore because it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost a week behind. Very unlikely that these traders are still in the market. They might have cashed somewhere down here or maybe down here. The market is giving them an opportunity to cash now with this. If they didn't do that, it's giving. And it's very risky. It's very risky. To the shortest time frame has very risk. Being long is very risky in the short time frame. Now the medium time frame, you can see it's also a risk here, but this time in the short side. Can you see how this information, how the information we got from market profiles can be contradictory to each, contradicting each other, and thus the reason of that is because we might be seeing two different time frames. The action of two different time frames. Short time frame versus relative to longer time frames. It could be daily or weekly even. I don't have any bias here. I think the market is super elongated to the upside. There is no upside end. The action to the upside has not ended yet. However, it's very weak. It's getting weaker and weaker very fast. This could be a situation where the market gets too short to keep going lower, but what happens is there's a liquidation, there's short covering, but it gets too low too fast now, too low too fast. And the upper side, you had a gap way up here. The market is coming from this weekly low. As I say, I don't have any bias here. Market can do anything. And remember, the relevant thing from today and tomorrow is we have Chairman Powell's speech, press conference is doing something. We got Friday's PCE. We got next week, Wednesday, we have FOMC. And Friday, next week, we have payroll, non-farm payroll, the employment situation next week, which is going to be what happened this month. It's not a weekly, but it's the end of the month. I think there's something else. Non-farm payrolls, ISM, services, PMI. Yeah, those. I mean, this from today to next Friday is it's a week that's packed with events that can have impact in this market. Now, I am going to open my trading account. This is just charting, okay? Allow me a second, please. Alright. 9:20, 10 minutes before the opening. One thing that can be seen right away is this very prominent overnight POC. Prominent POCs tend to attract the market. $236, a little bit lower than yesterday. Come on, dog. Man, this tiny dog makes... Bad dog. Now, this would mean, the thing is, how many of these distributions are going to be closed today? 1, 2, opening down here closes actually 3 distributions, and we still have 4 more to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfback, which happens to be 4,400. I mean, so many things that can happen here. As I say, I don't have any bias here. I think the market is too long. The market was having a correction. Luna, come on here. Luna. Dog, come on here. Ven aquí, perrita. Ven aquí. Ven. ¿Quieres venir acá? Ven. Are you hungry? Maybe you're hungry. You don't have food in your bowl? Okay, let me check the food for this dog. Alright, 4 more minutes before the opening. I guess there's nothing else to be said about this market. We'll come back before the opening, just before the opening. I guess I can stay here as well. It's just 3 minutes, 3 more minutes to the opening. Let's see if the market has the ability. I'm very interested about what's going to happen with these lows here. Opening downhill actually, repairs this low here. That will be false. How do you cover? How do you cover a long? You're long up here and you are well underwater now. How do you cover that? How do you cover the longs? You sell, right? How you cover the shorts? This market was super short. How you cover shorts? You buy. Yeah? But that buying can trigger upside momentum. But it doesn't have the strength. Right? It doesn't have the strength of new money buying. A rebalancing is expected in this area. This is just laggards here. Very narrow range. Oh, easy European Central Bank fall.
Obviously, some of the things that we want to look for in preparation are going to be their discussion of the stubbornness of inflation, especially what just happened in the United Kingdom with this resurgence of core inflation. We know that the contribution to core inflation has been driven by both supply and demand, and central banks generally suggest they can only help control the demand side of the equation, and that is generally driven by the only policy framework they really know for that, and that's higher rates. And so markets will be.
Okay, I'm not interested in this. Chairman Powell. Oh, live. Okay, it's in CNBC. Powell. Chairman Powell, Chairwoman Lagarde are going to be live here in just a few more moments. I want to put that in. Alright, market's open. Market is open. What do we have here? Very wide POC. Man, this distribution has not been close here. This high has been repaired now. What is this one? Come on, one tick from the overnight low. Notice where the overnight low has been bought from as well. Pretty much the low this distribution. Yesterday the market didn't pay attention, didn't try to make any counter-action to the overnight inventory. It's same thing is happening here. 100% short inventory. Again, we got a very elongated market to the upside. Market opening inside previous day range advertised, chop. They also having a rotational market at high. 1, 2, 3. I guess I have too much here. Let me. These days are not relevant. These overnights are not relevant now. They have been taken care of. Some buying can happen here at 4,400. No, it's an area where the auto chopper is high. Very short term trading. Okay. Oh, this distribution has been close. 1, 2, 3, been close. Next thing, not very emotional day yesterday. Very thin profile, very elongated to the upside. The action has not been completed. Notice how the action has not been completed. However, the market may have got too low. I suspect anything that the market do now could be, you can have some swings here, depending on what Chairman Powell says or hint to the market. Press conference still, there's nothing yet. In the meantime, markets try to go in the direction of the overnight session. No counteraction to the overnight because 100% short inventory here. All these lows are underwater now. There could be a liquidation. Notice this, how this volume appears right away. 50s. These are 50s on this side, and on this side are 150s. You can see there's 100 here, right? There could be 250s here. If this is, it cannot be on this side. If this one is, you have 150 here, there won't be 350s, but 150. Volume cut, man, God, volume is the same as yesterday. Notice how this market has a base here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 something days, very low opening. 60,000 is very low. You know, I would expect maybe somewhere around 70 or maybe 80 or even 90 to be the beginning of something serious. But it's not. I am not interested in doing nothing here. I mean, the odds of chop are high, very high here. We got a bunch. We got, you know, super elongated market to the upside, white POC in the overnight above current price levels. You know, we got a 4400 down here. We got half back here, multiple distributions, non-accessing the high, mechanical lows. Man, can go any direction here. There is nothing. There's no. There's nothing serious. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, right? There's nothing serious. There's not serious buying, no serious selling activity in the market. The break, this 6, 7 day break, didn't have volume. The short cover here doesn't have volume. Oh no. PCE this Friday. Come on, Doc. Come on. Shut up. I guess the ECB forum has started. Yeah. It is on the website of CNBC television. This is live. We're going to have Chairman Lagarde and Chairman Powell. I guess the round of questions is what. Okay, this is nice. Inflation keeps being a topic. And PCE Friday has a lot to do with inflation. That's a favorite indicator for the Fed to measure the inflation. Okay. Keep an eye on this press conference. Okay. I got the press conference on my headphones while I watched the markets though. The market didn't. Okay. Gets back inside this range, getting back inside this range here, targets the opposite side. The same thing goes for this range, same thing for this one, and same thing for this one as well. The good thing of what's going on now, I think, better than what was happening in what happened in the previous year, is the Fed has said now that they're going to be data dependent. They always should have been that way, you know. Doing forecasting, that's just I think that's the job of CNBC, Jim Cramer, or those kind of guys, right? Well, we cannot have the Fed doing that kind of job. Being data dependent puts the market, on edge, back in place, and just will be dealing. They never know what's going to happen. But when you got the Fed telling they're going to do this or they're going to do that, God, that's not good. I think that's my humble opinion. Do. Now the market can target this POC here. POC held back last, But there's a lot of chop here. There could be a lot of chop. The market coming down to this level, to the 4400, has closed 1, 2, 3, 4 distributions have been closed. We have 3 more remaining here. Okay. Well, that's good, right? He doesn't want to say anything, right? He doesn't want to say anything that can be used by the market to to trigger a rally or to trigger a break, right? That's change. I was saying, I guess, what I say is that Chairman Powell doesn't want to say anything that can be used by the market to trigger a selling or to trigger a rally, These are the kinds of notifications that I have. I was telling you about. I got this in my pop-up window. For example, right? You don't have to be listening. I got this from Financial Juice. It's just something relevant. Market did not take overnight. POC coming back to check the 4400. So can you see a lot of chop, right? Going from almost the whole range of the current period. What about volume? Well, half. This could be good. We are, can you see, a little bit more than half. into the current period, and this is more than half than yesterday. Half. If we're going to, half of this yesterday's would be down here, and we're higher. How much higher? Maybe 10. This could be 15% higher, 15, 20% higher. If this is something, if this is an indication of something, it could be up here. It could end. That's better actually than yesterday. Now this low is not good. Move is not good. High also been taken out. Anything to the outside that comes from a level like that is not going to be good. And the expectation is a lot of trading, right? Around the 44, around those century numbers. A lot of chop here in this market. A lot of chop. I am here. I guess I'm going to put. Let me put the press conference up here. I didn't mean to do that. I guess I don't want to comment. And then anybody comments, I want to see. I want to hear what. Oh, man, look at this. Look at this. This is the first time in a while, they have high volume here. 10 Ks. That's good. That's good volume here. We still have like 6, how many more? 10 more minutes. Well, another third, and volume has peaked, has a good level here. Another third will put the market way up here, which can be maybe around, as I say, maybe 10-15% higher relative to yesterday. This is a good volume here. Still inside previous day range. No excess of the high. I didn't mean to pause this. No excess on the high, weak and poor. Good odds the market's coming back to check, but the market could have get too long. This is just notice the distance the market traveled too far, too much, too fast. This is quite the volume here. All right. I will monitor. Okay, and now you have two levels. This level here is very important now. From my point of view, of course. Take whatever I say with a grain of salt. You have to find your own way of trading. What I do is I try to read the markets, and my mindset, I come up with a way of trading, right? And you need to do the same. You will find your own way as well. That really will be based on your capital, your personality, the way how you see markets. All right? You come up with a strategy. Remember, there's a change in the market. The market has changed. The market was coming down the last 7 days. Yesterday's rally put an end to that. If you have a question, please just let me know. I want to hear it. Whatever. Not just a question, it's a comment. Or whatever. About anything. I like to hear another people's opinions, always. There's a lot of chop here. Lots chop in this market. Market goes higher, market goes lower, higher, 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 lower. Just in the first period. The market was all the way up to here, come back all the way down to here, come back up, come back down, come back up, come back down. Lots chop. After a day like yesterday, yeah, for sure, many traders, a lot of traders would be very, excited. Our market is going back to the highs now. Oh boy. Two more minutes before changing periods. All this buying coming from the 4400. Okay. 44. 375. Where's 375? Right there. This is high volume. In just one period here. Okay, holding this level. Oh, look at that. It happens to be a hardback. I mean, overnight low. Overnight low. 4400. What we have yesterday. Value area low. Weekly low. Coming, not sell or buying coming from this level. 2 times the market was bought from that level. Now another mechanical level here. Let's see. I am just watching this. Uh-oh. Did you see the start of liquidation that almost started here? Now when the market took this area, you know, this area here, but it just sounded, it just stops here, boom. It doesn't have downside continuation. Inside bar. No conjecture in this so far. There's a lot of chop, lots of chop here. Look what we have in the highs. Yeah? And the upper side, the current range, that is very narrow range, we have that prominent overnight POC, inventory, overnight inventory is short, 100% short, but it's coming from a day that was very emotional, driven to the upside. I think it was short covering mostly. And the low, you have the 4400. Okay, it's not just the 4400. It is also 4400 happens to be yesterday's hard back as well. Okay. Why did I put this line? Oh, there was the lower distribution. Now, this distribution has been closed, okay? This lower distribution has been closed. So there's some potential here to this, but it didn't have downside continuation towards this opposite side. I mean, nothing here. Very choppy market. Very choppy market. Remember, any position you have or you may have, the market can go very quickly in the opposite direction because of the event that's happening now. We have this press conference and that's going on. I don't know whether this has to be in Europe. I don't know what it is. France maybe? I don't know. Okay, let's check how much volume we have today relative to yesterday. 13%. 13%. This much. It's 13%. This is better than yesterday. Yesterday was about the same. Huh? I just put the market back to what is less. I mean, the relevance is this higher than yesterday. No, it's not bad. 13%. Okay. what is the risk here? If there's a liquidation here, right? The market will close this distribution here. Could close this distribution, but the market is still inside perhaps the range, which is a sign that we have increased odds of having a rotational market today. The high is not good. This high, we have a lot of shorts here, weak shorts here. We have non-excess on the upper side. If there's a break here, this white POC and the non-excess here can pull the market back up to the highs.